We're in Morton, Pennsylvania right now. We're gonna be driving down to Upper Darby and bring you guys for the ride with me. I can't talk on this one because I'm recording with the GoPro, so I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to have a bunch of talking over the actual footage I'm using the GoPro for. So we're just gonna ride. What up, Timothy? What's going on, bro? We're just taking a little ride through the county. We'll go down Upper Darby, and then we gotta go back out to Chester. Hey, can you guys double tap the screen? Why? I don't know. Why not? Why wouldn't I? I got a car. Or I just got off of work. I just got off work like a half hour ago. So I figured I want to go. I'm gonna try to go live at least like an hour a day. Keep it pushing, you know. This is Morton. I used to blow this Jones back out right back there. Keep it pushing. coast. Now we're in Delaware County, Pennsylvania. We're in Morton. We're probably 20 minutes from Philly. So this would be like the suburbs of Philadelphia, I guess you could say. Delaware County, Delco. I used to stay back here, right back in the cut. I used to stay at this girl's house for a little while. Oh, you lived in Prospect? Yeah, we're not far. Yeah, we got oh, this ain't even. This is like one of the better. I mean, this is like kind of hood, I guess. But there's some way worse parts of Delaware County. Where we're about to go now is way worse than this. Upper Darby. This area is like it's pretty quiet for the most part. There definitely is some shit goes on back here though. I've known some characters back here over the years. I messed with a couple girls back here who they were cool actually, but they were like definitely, you know, a little wild hood chicks. But yeah, this area is like nice and quiet compared to some of the spots. You'll see if you stick around with me for the trip. You'll see probably 15 minutes from here we're gonna be in the hood for real. But yeah, I mean, this is like a hood. This is like the hood part of a nice town. Like Morton is a nice town. This is like the little hood part of it. So, but it's not like shootings and shit like that. You know what I mean? That type of stuff is gonna be going on more where we're headed in Upper Darby. It's just like it's a black neighborhood, but it's like a cool black neighborhood. It's pretty laid back for the most part. Oh, okay. They put a lot of newer houses, so it's better than it used to be. And this little joint used to be a club right there. I think it was that. Yeah, it was like this tiny little club they would throw concerts in. Philly probably does got like the worst suburbs I've ever seen. Like some of the suburbs in Philly are worse than like other major cities that I've been to. Some of our suburbs outside of Philly are like some of the most dangerous cities actually, like Chester. If y'all ever heard of Chester, I mean it's a city. I don't know if you call it a suburb. Some people might. I'll use air quotes when I call it a suburb. Really not. Most of it is a nice town. It's just that one little neighborhood's a little bit hood, but it's still cool. You could live back there and never be fucked with. Just stay out of the way, mind your business. shit. I just missed all the comments. I didn't even notice the chat was going. Yeah, once you get used to it, it's like, it's what it is. Trust me, I lived in some of the fucking worst living conditions. I lived in like third world living conditions, and about as close as you can get to it in America. You get used to it, it's not like, I mean, you can get depressed and stuff like that. It definitely has an impact on your upbringing. Fuck's that on? Shit, we lived in one house in South Philly. We lived in between two abandoned houses. You know, it's like row homes in Philly. Both houses on both sides, we were connected to two abandoned houses. So I go through somewhere like Morton, and that shit like looked nice to me. Living between two bandos sucked. You could never get rid of roaches. We'll bomb our house for roaches like fucking twice a month. But you got two houses next door that are abandoned, and they're just like, you can't, they'll just come right back. It just sucked. That was the worst part of the hood, was fucking roaches. Yeah. That's it, man. There's always gonna be something wrong, even if you live in the nicest neighborhood. You still have problems. You know, there's people that live out in Beverly Hills that probably have a more stressful life than me. Being honest, you know? If it ain't one thing, it's another. If it ain't one thing, it's a motherfucking other. Word to your granny and daddy, you know. Yeah. Nah, cause you know, we used to live in a neighborhood like this, like real nice suburb neighborhood. But my family was all fucked up. And then my friends that were in the hood had like good, not all of them, but you know, like some of them had like big, supportive, good families. So I would go hang out with them. Like I would go to the hood just to be around like family and shit like that. And we lived in the suburbs, but I ain't, you know, it wasn't like a great life, honestly. It actually living out in the suburbs with like no family around, that was more depressing than living in the hood when you're surrounded by people. At least when you're in the hood, it's like you got people to like kind of keep you on point, you know, let you know if your outfit looks corny, or let, you know what I mean, like help kind of sharpen each other's swords. Yeah, that's a fact, Laverne. That's a big fact. Nah, we're in Pennsylvania, right outside of Philly. About 20 minutes outside of Philly. After a while, you just go on cruise control. You don't even think about it, you know? I like being around, I don't know, I like the gritty griminess of this area for some reason. This, not right here, this is really nice. just overall though, like the Philly area. I'm going to drop off a brick. I'm going to drop off a brick in Harlem. Damn, bull's on my ass. Nah, no ID. Nope. Just driving dirty. I got 10,000 bricks in the car. I drank a keg of beer right before, and 2 bottles of liquor right before I got in the car too. No ID, no license. I just got out of prison. It's like, no, none of that is true. I did actually used to live like that though. I used to live like shit. Oh my god. It's like a nightmare. Coatesville, Modena section. Yeah, Coatesville. They clean a lot of the abandoned houses up. I know it used to be a lot more abandoned houses. But I was there kind of recently, a couple months ago, and it looked better than it used to, than I remember it. But supposedly, like, there's still shit going on. Like, there's been some shootings out there. Coatesville's actually a crazy little town. People don't really talk about it that much. But it's pretty rough over there. Yeah, they definitely got some, like, gangs and shit like that. What up, Nene? For some reason, the comments keep freezing. Dee. What's up, Dee? Bro. According to John, I don't know what's your end game here, bro, but I'm just gonna let you rock. Oh fuck, I can't even go down there. Westchester is Westchester is really nice. You're thinking of Chester. Just Chester is bad. Chester's real bad. We're gonna be going there. That's where I live. I live right next to Chester. Allentown. I was just at Allentown the other day. Allentown's not that bad. I mean, they got some spots though. Allentown definitely got some hoods over there. But a lot of it's nice too. It's kind of mixed. Yeah, Westchester. Westchester is more like a college town, and they're like probably half hour apart from each other. Yeah, two totally different worlds. Yeah, yep, exactly. And Bam's uncle, Don Vito. Damn. I'm gonna crash my car. There's been ass everywhere lately. Past like month, it's just been ass everywhere. Everybody else is saying this too. Like everybody I talk to is like, what the fuck's going on? There's ass everywhere we go. It's like my people in Philly are saying this. Like, man, I don't know what's going on. Ass everywhere. Y'all gotta chill out, ladies. You're gonna make us crash our cars. You know, we be trying to not look, but it's like, just got that dog instinct in us. We can't help ourselves, you know? Caramel, hell yeah. Yeah. I used to see Don Vito driving around looking fuck. Don Vito just looks. It just, whenever you see him drive past, it just looked so funny. He just filled up like the entire fucking driver's side. Like all you could just see was like the side of his head looking. You could just see like his lazy eye and shit. Car was always dirty. He drove around in all these old ass, like, I guess because Bam was always fucking his cars up. Then that joint nice 350Z. I like them shits. Oh damn. Where did that shit happen at? Was that Westchester or that was out Bucks? That was out Bucks County or something. I forget. Yeah, Westchester's money, yeah. They got a few little projects in Westchester. Westchester used to have some hoods back in the day. It's a totally different now, but they got like a little hood section, but it's not. It's nice. It's nice ass town. Ooh. What up, Mike? Oh, it was on a bypass. Damn, like right in the town then. I didn't know that. Take it down, homie. Take a little rest. Or get some fresh air. Some exercise and get you feeling better than some rest. Rest might make you feel worse. Get yourself active, get your blood flowing. If you got the energy, if you can muster up the energy. Do some push-ups, that'll get your blood flowing. See if you could try to do 4 sets of 15 push-ups. Do 4 sets, 15 push-ups. Or do your best, and you'll feel better. Like forces you to not think about your problems. I'm going to the gym in a little bit to do the same. I'm in Clifton Heights now. Traffic. Oh, you lived all over. Yeah, we're right outside of Philly. We're in Delaware County. Philly's like 20 minutes up the street. Canada, shout out Canada in the building. What is a car night? Is it like a meetup? Where at? In Bucks? The scene, like, I kind of fell out of touch with it. We used to do the races and all that in Philly. Oh, we talked about that before, matter of fact. Pensacola and Gloucester. Oh, okay. My girl's from Gloucester. He lived all over the place. You sound like me. I might miss people's comments. I'm just letting you know, because traffic like this, I really gotta stay locked in. Easy to crash. Oh wow, damn, that sounds lit. Wait, where is this at, Nene? I'm about to pull up in the Accord. Yo, I'll race people in it. You probably see me racing people. The little V6, it got a little power. Like, the acceleration ain't shit. But once I get rolling, like into like third gear, you feel it kick in. You feel like the speed boost. This thing actually moves a little bit, surprisingly. You gotta get the V6 though. Awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah, appreciate you, Charles. You too, man. Awesome. Is it like a parking lot or something that is it like an organized joint, or is it just like a random meetup? You still got a few spots that do meetups down here. There's not, I don't know where they do drag racing though. That would be lit. I need to find out where they do the drag races. They still do the drag races, matter of fact. I'll go to the races tonight or tomorrow. I'll have some of my people with me, so. Every third week. Oh, alright. Damn, yeah, that sounds dope. I'll have to pull up there. Horsham. I'm trying to think. Is Horsham out by like... Isn't there like another Springfield up there? There's like a Springfield or something. I used to go to school up off of Germantown Ave. I used to go to a little high school up there, like a little alternative school for the fucking bad kids. And there was this girl from Horsham there that I used to chill with. I think it was close to like Chestnut Hill and shit. Oh, that's fire. Damn. That would be dope content too, matter of fact. That would be cool to bring go up there live and shit. The drag races though, I gotta find the drag races again. I'm glad you said that. Now you got my mind thinking. I'm gonna have to find out where they do that shit. It was just like that. Cars would all line up on the side of the road. And there was a few streets. Matter of fact, did you ever go to the races, the drag races in Philly down Southwest, like 61st and Holstein? And then they South Fleet 2 on Packer Ave? Cause like where they used to drag race down in Southwest, we used to go to the races all the time. Fucking, they put all speed bumps all on there, so you can't drag race anymore. Oh yeah, I know where Willow Grove Mall is. It's like everywhere I say this, but I used to hang out with this girl that lived right behind that mall. That's the only reason I even know where it's at. I just remember I used to take that train, the regional lines, like the R3 and all that. I used to take those everywhere. I met her in an AOL chat room. Matter of fact, I met this girl. It was like a chat, like an AOL chat room for like teenagers in Philly. Cause I was in high school. I would meet girls in this chat room, and then I would like all over the whole fucking Philly area. That was like before Tinder and before all that. That was the very first joint where you could meet people online. Was damn AOL chat rooms. That was back when you had the modem, that modem sound of connecting, that. What you know about them AOL chat rooms, Nate? Oh, okay. Yeah, right outside of Philly. That's Philly right ahead, straight ahead. That's Center City. That just gives you an idea how close we are to Philly. So we're Delaware County, but Philly is right there. It's like an extension of Philly. It's blasphemous to say that. Philly people hate when you say that, but it really is very similar to Philly in a lot of ways. A lot of us are from Philly, and then we move. Our families come from Philly, so it's like the same people. East Lansdowne. This is a hood down here. Oh, you were married? How you must have got married young. Cause I think I was like 15. I was in the 90s. I don't even know how to respond to some of these comments. I just read it and I'm like, what? There's like a little hood over here, East Lansdowne. It's weird because the houses look nice to me, but it's kind of bad back here. Weird. It's nice ass houses though. Like it should be lit over here, like shootings and shit. There's a bar over here where you can just smoke blunts right in the bar. You go in there and you just smell weed as soon as you step in. Totally not legal, but I'm not gonna drop the name. No, I'm a law-abiding citizen, 100%. I'm not joking. For anyone who may be concerned. For all the federales that may be watching. Philadelphia. Wait, what? Dallas Cowboys. They have, wait. What, they have a whole week like dedicated to the Phillies and Eagles Cowboys game? I didn't know that. We actually got a lot of Dallas fans, believe it or not. Like low-key, there's a lot of Dallas fans in Philly. I don't know why. They're like our worst enemy, but there's a lot of people from here that love them. Now we're in the hood. Can I go this way? Yeah, there was a lot of Dallas. I have a homie that's. I have actually two of my friends are Dallas fans. I think a lot of people were Cowboys fans in the '90s. When I was a little kid, I actually liked them. I liked the Cowboys, like secretly though. I don't know. I guess it appealed to, like the Cowboys. I don't know. That Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman. We're in Upper Darby now. This where it goes down up here, a long lane and shit. He said, that's the old me. That's the old me. I'm not a Dallas fan anymore. I'm reformed. Reformed Dallas fan. That's alright, I respect it. You chose the right side. Wait, what? Why do you keep saying yawn? What did I do? I'm tired though. I didn't sleep at all last night, barely. We're alright, we're gonna make it. Somebody just got shot in front of the store a couple months ago. Oh, you talking to other boy? Alright. I wasn't sure. I was thinking maybe you were, but I wasn't sure. He was like trolling me on half of the comments, and then the other half was not. So I was like, that's when it gets confusing, when the troll like starts having a normal conversation and starts throwing me off. Man, I don't even know what Shades is talking about. I ain't gonna hold you, Shades. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I don't know what you're talking about, my boy. Fuck with Texas, though. That bull's huge. Pause. That's it, Nay. Let him know. We chilling over here, man. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what that man's talking about. I don't know. If you come over a long lane with that, get your head knocked off. You heard? Just keep that shit over there, wherever you're at. This is the wild area back here. I've been on a different type of time. Yo, Nate. Oh, they about to fight. Let me mind my business. Let me mind my business, y'all. I'm gonna give bro a little time out there. Let him cool off a little bit. Give him some time to think about what he's done. All the damage you caused in this live. You can't block people on YouTube. The best you could do is hide them from the channel. But that shit is funny because they can still type. I don't know why it's even a feature. They can still type in the chat, but nobody can see it. I can't even, if I hide them, I can't even see it. So they'll still be there typing and thinking that we could read it, and we can't. I don't know why you can't just block people. It's weird. But I guess it's better off. You still get the view. It makes sense. These houses back here are cool. I always like these houses. I thought they're cool as shit looking. Darby, yes sir. For real, Nate. Some people be on here just tweaking. I don't know. He was not even that bad though. I mean, I don't know. You probably been in here. I've had some people come in here and go crazy, like for no reason, coming at my neck all crazy. People come on here and be like, "Stop talking like a fucking idiot." I've had a couple people tell me to stop talking like a fucking idiot multiple times. Like, I mean, all you gotta do is just scroll to the next live. Fuck. Oh, that John, yeah, I know what you're talking about, on the corner back there. L, starts with an M. I forget what it's called. The Jamaican spot up here is the shit, though. What's that place called? The Jamaican place up the street. That's like the best Jamaican spot, period. Like, that's the best Jamaican food I think I've ever had, is this spot over here. Go there. That shit's expensive. Fuck though. Yeah, bro. I'll show you where it's at. It's right up here. It's, you know, the 69th Street baseball field, the 69th Street Park. It's like right behind that. What up, Vic? What's going on with you, homie? Yeah, it's right. It's that little shopping center. I think it was like Popeyes in there and a couple other joints. And it's back in the cut. Yeah, I'll show you though, cause it's not. You wouldn't see it from the road. Like you kind of. Somebody showed me. That's the only reason I know it's there. It's fire, bro. Best Jamaican food ever. I don't even get the jerk. I get the stew, like the brown stew, chicken and rice and all that. Man, shit is so fucking good. I'm not a big fan of the jerk, for real. Everybody gets jerk chicken. I like the stew. I like the beef stew better. Yeah, it sucks. It's kind of gonna kill the Memorial Weekend. Oxtail is good. What I get is I like the chicken. I get the chicken brown stew. It's the same as, like, it's not actual stew. It's like jerk sauce, but it's the brown stew sauce basically. But yeah, you get that. I get the chicken. Actually, I'm supposed to go straight, but I'm stuck. Taking a left. Yeah, but try that, because everybody gets the same thing at Jamaican spots. I'm telling you, try that stew, brown stew on rice. Fire. Yeah, it's raining. It is raining a little bit. I gotta check that shit out. So the third Friday every month. Yeah, I gotta check that out. That sounds dope. Papusas with chicharron. Okay. Papusas with chicharron. Let me see. I'm would have screenshot that so I could get it. I've never been to that spot before. Matter of fact, I drove past it a million times. I don't think I've ever been there. It's kind of hard finding like a real good Spanish spot in the county. A lot of Spanish food in the county ain't really it like that. Now, if you be up north and you get the food up there like Tony's and Freddy's, like the shit out here don't really hit like that. There is a joint, matter of fact, in Parkside out by Chester that's good though. But I'm gonna try that spot out. Every time I wash my car, every time I get a car wash, it fucking rains like the day after. Now this is going into Philly. I didn't want to do this, but we're stuck. Where is it in Horsham? Is there like some spots like back in the tuck where nobody goes at night, or what is it? Where is it? Or were you were saying it's by the Willow Grove Mall where the car show is, or you were saying that's where Horsham is? My bad, I'm being confusing as shit. But this is Southwest Philly right here. Nah, it's just it overheats sometimes just because the sun coming through the windshield. It just like beats on my phone when the sun's real strong. On York Road, okay. Yeah, I might have to get some of my boys together and pull up. Some people were telling me to go. I gotta drive down Old York Road. Do you know where Old York Road is? People were telling me it's off the hook. Like they said that's one of the spots where people go to pick up women, like by purchase. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna come up there. I'm definitely gonna make that happen. A lot of Jamaican and African food over this way. What's this? Nachos. These kids, the parks that these kids get are so much better than ours. Remember our parks, it was just concrete. Like if you fall, you're cracking your head open. I fell off a jungle gym when I was a little kid and just right onto the concrete. We ain't had no padded mats or none of that. You just had to take that L. Okay. So Old York Road goes all the way out there though, right? It goes, was it like Cheltenham or somewhere out that way? Yeah, like once you get into Philly, they were telling me Old York Road gets grimy and shit. It says bad at night especially. I've never been there my whole life. I didn't ever even heard of it until recently. I'm gonna have to go up there for the channel. It's like they were saying it's like Wyalusing Ave. It just be all types of shit going on up there. Every type of crime you could imagine is going on. I don't know, I guess that's Uptown, Germantown maybe, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That sounds about right. God damn. Dude, that pothole that wasn't even a pothole. That was like looked like it was carved out intentionally. What the fuck? Yeah, Alny is pretty wild. These have family up on Fifth Street. There's like all Cambodians up there. So Alny's like got some of the neighborhoods back there, really nice houses too. Got a lot of nice houses back there, and it's just bad for some reason. I don't understand that. Like even back by the Alny Transportation Center, there's a lot of nice houses over there. Nah, we're in Southwest. We're in Southwest, Cobbs Creek area. Southwest has the worst roads, worst streets in the fucking city. They're so bad. It's just nothing but potholes. It's like driving through a minefield. Yeah, it's Southwest. Yeah, it's grimy down here. Grimy section of the city. Not very gentrified. This is one of the few parts of Philly I think that really has not been gentrified at all. Fuck, I gotta turn around. Oh shit. Damn. Oh, the Alny kids do that? Okay. Homeless people hunter? Yeah, no, these live streams on it. When the live streams on the shorts it's fucking weird. All of them are super strange. Like some of the weirdest people I've ever seen. Homeless hunter is crazy though. I kind of have done that a lot on this channel by accident. Cause I walked up on homeless encampments a bunch of times. Never was like hunting them though. That sounds crazy. I gotta lock in on the road here, guys. It's so many potholes back here. We're just out in Philly, Delaware County area. Right up, we're passing over it. We'll be going into Delaware County now. This is Yaden over here when you first come over. Yeah. I've been in Newcastle. I don't know if I like drove from here, Philly to Newcastle in one drive on the channel though. But I've been to Newcastle a couple times here on the channel. And there's videos on my page in Newcastle. But there's a few spots I want to go through at night. Whenever I go through Newcastle during the day, it's quiet. But I could tell some of the spots look like it's the hood. I probably just gotta go back a little later. Oh yeah? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that little like downtown area in Newcastle. Yeah, that spot is nice, matter of fact. I was only down there once. I'm down there one time, yeah. I should go down there. That probably would be. It's a nice place down there. It's like what? It's like on a river and shit. That little neighborhood down there. I haven't. Most of the times when I've gone down there, it's been like I didn't really pass like that the Wilmington part of Newcastle. So I should go down there. Maybe we'll do it next week. This is Sharon Hill. So we're in Delaware County now, not in Philly. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that out. I'll try that out. I love steak. I need like a good New York strip. Damn, I might get some steak tonight. That sounds good as fuck. Oh no, I know exactly where it's at. I know that little part of Newcastle down there. I just drove through there and like walked around a little bit, but I didn't go into any of the restaurants. It's really nice. I will. I feel like this gate is totally unnecessary in Yaden. Like the amount of money they spent on that gate, they just could get a better house. That gate, them gates like that are a lot of fucking money. There was people going around here stealing the mausoleum doors, going around these cemeteries and ripping the mausoleum doors off, selling them, I guess. Apparently they're worth like 10 grand for the fucking door. Thank you, brother. Yeah, you do the same, man. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I'll do my best, man. These potholes, new ones pop up every day. Me neither, man. Me neither, brother. It take a lot to surprise me at this point, especially out here with this motherfucker. In fact, let me take this right. slam that thing out, it would be badass truck right there.
How about Sean in Newark? You're in WIP. What's up, Sean?
Hi, I want to first thank you all for granting me the privilege of entertaining my call on #1 show on the radio.
You're welcome.
And I'd also like to compliment you for getting to my call so promptly. It's only been an hour and 47 minutes. I was expecting 2 or 3 hours. You guys are 2 for 2. Anyway, originally I called about the Sixers, but I wanted to pivot to the Phillies. It was going to be past the Sixers time anyway. And follow up on something that Spike said. The idea, I think Nola's lost. But man, you hit me with something today when you started talking about switching their relief. All of a sudden, I'm like, what? And then all of a sudden, Dennis Eckersley popped in my head. And that's the guy you should be comparing Nola to. Their careers are so similar. Nola pitched, he's 32, 33 now. Eckersley was a starter until he was 32. His fastball topped out at about 95 when he was in his 20s, and it dropped to his low 90s, like around 91 or so. That's the same thing with Nola. Eckersley made 1 All-Star game as a starter, so did Nola. He had like 360 starts as a starter, and Nola's coming up to 300. But then they switched that to Eckersley to a reliever, and it's and then he just became incredible. Like he did everything Mike just said, where he altered the way he thought about pitching. He knew he was going to be in a short time. He could throw different. He got better at spotting. And next thing you know, he was making the All-Star team every year. He won a Cy Young, then he was an MVP, and then the Hall of Fame. And now no one even remembers him hardly as a starter. He's famous for being a reliever, and he didn't start till 32.
I think Ike made a good point. It would be difficult to do during the season. But I do think if this season continues the way it did with Noah, you're going to have to do something other than just hope it gets better. Because there's too many years left on the deal to do it. And I think it's at least worth a try. Maybe exercise everything. I think it's something. That personally is a good call. I seem to remember, did Dave Rigetti do it too? Who was from the Yankees? I think Dave Rigetti may have done it too. I don't think there's a ton of examples, but you're certainly seeing much more older like major military to shut down later on and say return to it. Like I can't think of a guy recently who's a great starting pitcher and transitioned to being a close
What up, B? What's up with you, bro? Man, it's hectic out here. I picked the wrong time to do a fucking live stream. God. It's like a lake in that parking lot. You see that? Yo, you seen what New York looks like right now? Yo, yo, Wayne, do you be on Instagram at all? You seen that? There was a video of like this lady. She got off the bus. It was like raining and shit in New York, real crazy. And she stepped off the bus, and the rain like sucked her down the street. Like, if you look at my Instagram page, I posted it. This shit was crazy. Yeah, this is a bad time, man. I need to wait till like 6:30 something. This should be too hectic. Bro, New York City was like, it looked like a tsunami hit it. Like the streets were just like flowing, like the streets were like rivers. People were driving through it anyway. The buses were driving through it and shit. People were trying to get off the bus, and like they would just get into the street, and it was just like this river, and it would just suck them down the fucking street, like flush them into the sewage system. It was crazy.
Defender, and that's why he's in the Hall of Fame. And it was just, no one thought of him as the backup. He was an all-star. He was an all-star in 81, an all-star in 82, and he got elected to the Hall of Fame. I mean, and he never played 30 minutes for the Sixers. So if you gave him that example, once he comes in the game, he can play as much as he wants. He can even play overtime.
Sean, I'm putting you on hold. I get it. I appreciate it. But what you're talking about is not a basketball strategy issue. It is a psychiatry issue. The challenge.
I don't know, man. I was gonna go down the shore, but it's gonna be raining now. So I don't know. I really don't know, bro. We might just go down South Street tomorrow or something. We're gonna get into something. But yeah, the rain kind of fucked the plans up, though. What you got going on down there? I know NC is probably lit Memorial Day. Philly don't really be like, I don't know. There'll be some, actually, matter of fact, yeah, there's gonna be some shit going on. South Street's probably gonna be lit though. Have you ever been up here, bro? Yeah. Yeah, it's probably gonna kill everything for real. All the parties is outside. Like there was, I don't know if you were on the live last week. There's this little like there's all these parking lots that go along the river in Philly, and people just pull up in the parking lots at night on the weekend and it's just be partying, bro. So me and my man were up there, just chilling, smoking, drinking. We were just talking shit, and this car full of girls pulled up next to us. They were bumping City Girls, and they hopped out and started shaking ass, bro. And they were looking at us like we were just sitting there. I kicked my car door wide open. We was just sitting there. Them girls put on a whole show for us. We was just chilling. That shit was lit. Didn't say one word to them either. We was just sitting there looking like some creeps. They was fucking with it though. Yeah, nah, it's already here. We had fucking it was bad yesterday. It was like downpours. But man, these parks. See, I wanna go on live. I wanna go live at some of these parks in Philly, bro. Cause it'll just be like you'll just be up there on a Tuesday night, and it just randomly gets lit out of nowhere. The girls pull up, start shaking ass, bumping music. Like this shit, it just Philly's crazy because it'll be so dead, and then all of a sudden, like just gets lit all of a sudden. You gotta love them Philly girls, man. They're crazy as shit. And I was thinking about going live, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to fuck the vibe up. hit that motherfucker. Going back to Chester. I'm going back to Chester now. Yeah, now that it's raining, I'm just gonna turn in. I'm gonna drive around for a minute and probably just head back to the crib, bro. I didn't sleep at all, yo. I didn't go to sleep last night, and then I got up. I guess I didn't even have to get up. I had to go to work at 6. I still haven't slept since what? I don't even know how I do that shit. No drugs, straight sober. Straight sober, I stay up fucking 36 hours. Let me think. Yeah, last time I slept was yesterday. Man, I don't even fucking know. I don't even know, bro. I need sleep. Bro, these smoke shops are fucking everywhere. The Indians are putting smoke shops on every corner. You know, I found out that them Indians, those are not even family businesses. We always thought that they all got together and put their money together. No, they don't. They get federal grants to come here and start businesses. So like whites, blacks, everybody's been here for like hundreds of years. We don't get shit to start businesses. They get training courses, federal grants, and then all they do is put liquor stores and smoke shops and fucking sell us like fake weed. Motherfuckers be out here smoking that fake weed like they, man, that shit that they be selling in the smoke shop is not real weed. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I don't fuck with it. No, what's that mean? Trump. I don't even know what that. I don't even know how that is. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Trump. What did Trump do now? Oh boy, what did Trump do this time? That little threat to democracy. Yeah, nah, give us those grants. Fuck them foreigners. Yeah, okay, I said it. Fuck them. We should own the businesses. Americans should own those businesses. Americans should be the ones that get those training classes and get those grants. Americans should. Fuck them. Oh, but if I'm wrong, if I say it out loud, I'm wrong. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. They don't deserve that shit. They ain't never paid no taxes here. We pay tax money our whole life. Then they just come over here. They don't got to build credit, nothing. Government just gives them money. Here, we'll give you the businesses, not the people that have been paying this fucking money their whole life. We're going to take their money and give it to you so you could start a business. Well, that's Trump's speech, right? God forbid somebody actually like wants to see fucking productive communities in America. Like, you know that black people used to own the businesses in black neighborhoods? Now Indians own everything. So yeah, this ain't like Indian people, it's cool people. But some of them fucking hate us. We don't know what they're putting in all the shit they sell us. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care how what anyone feels about what way. Like, I care about my people. My people is black people, white people, Latino people, American people. I don't give a fuck what they got going on over there. Why the fuck would I want my tax money to help them start a business, for them to sell us liquor, fast food? They own all the gas stations, they own all the smoke shops, they own every Dunkin' Donuts. Like, come on, y'all don't see this? Well, that's crazy to point it out. That's Trump's speech. Disgraceful. taxes is the thing about taxes that's so crazy, bro, is that they give that tax money out to immigrants to come here and like we have these conversations like, how the fuck do these people just move over here and immediately got businesses, they got success, everything just flows for them? We've been here barely getting by our whole lives. How is that? It's because our tax money that we've been paying our whole life, they give it to those motherfuckers to start their businesses. And then those people don't hire Americans. They only hire other immigrants. They're not family-owned businesses. They're not. Go to any smoke shop and ask them if it's a family-owned business. I bet you they say no. Go to any one of their liquor stores. It's not. They just don't hire Americans. They just want to use our tax money and leech off of us. And then sell us poison. You know what I mean? But I'm wrong if I say it. I'll be wrong. I don't really care. I don't got no shame. I know I'm in the right. Taxes is crazy. And they tax everything. If you think about it, bro, you can't even take a shit without being taxed. You know, they tax the water. You fucking take a dump and you flush the toilet and you pay taxes on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's crazy, bro. Now they're saying that bottled water isn't safe either. They're saying there's chemicals in the plastic or something, man. I don't know. We're cooked, bro. I guess you just accept it. I don't know. We back in Chester, Sea City. You're person keeps slamming her brakes. Getting me mad. Leave me alone, Janine. Why you gotta come in here fucking with me? Leave me alone, man. Shout out the Knicks. They did their thing, I guess. You know, the New Yorkers came down here. They were talking shit in Philly too. They were in Philly talking mad shit, and it just like I knew we deserved it, cause Philly people go into other people's cities and like to their stadiums and just talk mad shit, like so much, so bad. Like we went to Sixers Miami game, like, well, in Miami. This was like whatever. This was a while back, 6-7 years ago, when they played Miami in the playoffs. And I was so embarrassed by the way that Philly people were acting in Miami. Like, they were really trying to get in a fight or something. They were saying, fuck Miami. They were, like, you're in these people's city. And they were like, fuck Miami and all this shit. I'm like, man, I don't want to sit next to these people. Miami ain't sweet. Philly people just go everywhere and they fucking think they run shit. Bunch of ignorant motherfuckers. I'm sitting there with my Sixers gear like, yo, I'm not with these people, alright? Philly's like, you mean the actual players? Or like Philly people? I mean, honestly, like, if something happens to, usually if there's a fight and Philly, like some kind of Philadelphia sports fan is involved, I usually think it was their fault. Like, they were probably talking mad shit. We're not all like, I'm not like that, but I talk shit, like, jokingly, though. Some people, I mean, the way they were acting in the stadium, Miami, was crazy, bro. They were in the stadium, like, after the game was over, like, yelling. They were going down the escalator, like, fuck Miami. Like, yelling at people, like, take off that jersey. I can't believe nobody did nothing, but it seemed like almost everybody in Miami was there with, like, their lady or their kids and shit. So they was, like, not really trying to get in a fight. And all the Philly people were just out there, like, drunk, acting like idiots. I love my people and I fucking hate them at the same time. Colorado, shout out Colorado. Damn, when did this happen? I didn't even see that. Yeah, it's like certain fans are clowns, and they, like, if they get their ass beat, I'm not helping them fight. I'm not helping someone fight. Like, I'm gonna let New Yorkers beat their ass, because that's what the fuck happens. That's what we would do if somebody's just being, like, crazy disrespectful. But the New Yorkers, I don't think anybody expected New Yorkers to show up that heavy to the playoffs. Because they came deep. There was a lot of them. But it's like Philly has had this reputation of bullying people that come to see the sports. And it's like finally somebody came through. New York was like, nah, we're going to bring through a gigantic crowd of people and y'all are not going to be able to do shit. And they did it. I'm not even mad at them. Partially, I'm like, God damn, it's about time. Damn. So that just happened now? Like this playoff series? What? I'm surprised if 5 of them got beat up. I feel like 5 Philly people could fuck most people up. Unless they were not really Philly people. I don't think those weren't Philly people. I'm telling you right now, no real Philly people is not going 5 deep and getting beat up. It's not happening. Somebody's getting hurt. Somebody's getting sent to the hospital. I know Philly people. unless there was some cornballs from like out of town. They probably see that's the problem is that you got people that are like from the suburbs and shit, but then they like say they're from Philly or then they misrepresent us. Yeah, Embiid. Oh no, I'm like kind of tired of Embiid. He's amazing. When he's playing good, he's like one of the best ballers I've ever seen in my whole life. But he fucking plays like shit a lot, and he spends half the game on the fucking floor. He like can't even stay on his feet. Every layup he does, he falls afterwards. It just drives me nuts. It's like, dude, stop fucking flopping all the time. Drives me nuts. I was like the hugest Embiid fan, and I just become a little bit less of one every day. Okay. Wildwood in the building. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened in Miami. It was because there was a lot of Sixers fans, but we were all like just enjoying the game. We talked a little bit of shit, but nothing crazy. Like, but there was this group of kids that was there. They deserved to get their ass beat. They were talking so much shit. What time is it? I'm trying to think. I'm gonna get something to drink. Bring home. I mean, we had so many moments in Philly where we did such shitty things to people. Did y'all ever see that one? There was that one time when there was that one time, I think it was San Francisco came to Philly. It was to play the Eagles. The 49ers came to Philly to play the Eagles. And it was this guy with his daughter. It was just the two of them sitting there. They had 49ers jerseys. And everybody starts throwing fucking snowballs because it was snowing. So everybody was just bombing them with snowballs. It was just this guy and his daughter. Like, man, you guys are pieces of fucking shit. I don't think it's cool to like have being shitheads. Some people are like proud of it. Not like shit like that, like fucking with people, like someone with their daughter. It's terrible. It was kind of funny to watch, but then when you realize that it's just this guy and his daughter, you're like, wow, that's fucking shitty. I don't know what I feel like drinking. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they probably did deserve it. They probably deserved it. Knowing my people. Then they got that 9.5%. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Let's try that. Yeah, or like, yeah, Brookhaven. Yeah, Neil. Yeah, right outside of Chester. Nah, yeah, Janine, nah, for sure. Especially in New York, you can't just go to New York acting like they're like pussies there. New York is a tough city.
Good pin code, ACs.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thanks, bro. Right, yo. These fools own everything. They own every liquor store, everything, every gas station. It's crazy. They're like nice. I feel bad. Like it's not them I have a problem with. It's the fact that our government sells us out helps foreigners get businesses and doesn't help us do it. You know, they give immigrants training courses on how to start businesses. They don't give us none of this shit. They give them grants. They give them federal grants, state grants, micro grants to move here and start businesses. I just don't get it. Man, it ain't. Credit card companies. What up, Wolf? You mean the Indians? The Indians own credit card companies? Oh, damn, they're going to Cleveland? Damn, y'all are taking a show on the road, huh? Man, I was just looking into it because me and my man were talking about it. And we were like, you know, how is it possible that they own everything? They own the cleaners, everything is owned by Middle Easterns. We're talking about it, so I started looking it up. Come to find out, they have special grants programs. They get all types of access to benefits that Americans don't get. So basically, the government intentionally is selling us out to foreigners. So, I mean, if I was one of them, I would take the money too. You know, fuck us, right? Let's just go to someone else's country. Fucking take the shit over. Your government will pay for it. Could you imagine if there was another country somewhere in the world that we could just move to and they'd give us mad money to start businesses? Wouldn't that be crazy? That's what they do in America. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Could you imagine if it was like some program over in, I don't know, some beautiful country on the other side of the world, and they're like, hey, if you move here, we'll take all our taxpayers' money that they've been paying their whole life and we'll give it to you to start a business. I don't even know if I would want to do that. But other countries would get pissed. Americans, we just don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, it's cool. You guys can just sell us out. It's all good. 100 gas stations. No, for real. Oh, nah. Popeyes, no, that ain't nothing. Over here, they own literally every liquor store, everyone. Every gas station, every smoke shop, every, what else? Fast food, Dunkin' Donuts, Popeyes, Burger King, all this shit. Everything is owned by them, by foreigners, by Middle Easterns. I mean, some of them are Muslim, some of them are Hindu. They're all different shit. None of them are American, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, half of them don't even know how to take a fucking shower. Like, god damn, this is who y'all selling us out to? Respectfully, though. I'm just saying. Yo, Janine, what do you think about Mayor Mondani? I think that dude is the biggest fucking clown ever. Nothing to do with political parties or any of that. Just him as a guy is so painfully cringy. Dispensaries? That's a good question. I'm not sure about that. I feel like the dispensaries are... I don't know. I'll find out. I'll get the answer to that. That's a good question. But the weed on the streets too, the bud that we get on the streets, is like that shit from it's Chinese. It's from China. Like the Chinese cartels pretty much run all the marijuana in the streets. It's all coming from Chinese cartels. The Chinese and the Mexican cartels have like some type of deals worked out with each other. The Chinese cartels are huge in America and people don't even know about them. Almost all the weed on the streets, all coming from these illegal Chinese growing operations. That's fucking crazy. It's like we don't even grow the shit that's on the black market anymore. Nah, I'm headed over to Ashton right now. So how did he get elected? Like, because he looks so soft. He always got that goofy smile. He's just a bitch. He was raised like super wealthy, rich. He's backed up by all these billionaires, but he wants to kick all the billionaires out of New York. But he's using money from billionaires, out of town billionaires, to kick New York billionaires out of New York. So he's backed by billionaires, George Soros, Neville Singham. So he's using money from billionaires to kick all the billionaires out of New York. I don't understand if they rigged the election. I just could never imagine New Yorkers. No, my family, like my family's all New Yorkers. My parents are New Yorkers. Never in a million years could I imagine them voting for that dude. I would have voted for Sliwa. I don't know why people hated him so much. That dude's a fucking legend. He is a little, like, repetitive sometimes, though. He's always talking about getting shot by the Colombo family. That bull tells that story, like, constantly. A weed vending machine. Damn, that sounds fire. The supply comes from Mexico? Is that legal? And now is that a legal operation? They took overtime away? Man. Well, he also is reducing the police department, and he's reducing the fire department. He's taking that money. I forget. Do you know what I'm talking about? He's like reducing the police force so he can hire it's like social services, basically like give free money to immigrants, basically selling out Americans. You know Mandani is backed by a fucking guy who does consulting for the Chinese Communist Party's propaganda apparatus. One of Mandani's billionaire backers owns a consulting company with 2 active members of China's propaganda apparatus. Let that fucking settle in. There's this group called Dudes for Zorhan that was one of his like campaigning NGOs. They were started by the wife of Neville Singham. Neville Singham owns a consulting company with 2 members of China's propaganda apparatus. That's who's behind Mandani. So essentially Mandani's just like a Chinese spy. And they just arrested a Chinese spy that was a mayor in California. So the whole shit lines up perfect. So people call it conspiracy or say you're crazy. No. They literally just arrested a Chinese spy in California, and she pled guilty. It's not a conspiracy. They actually have Chinese spies that are becoming mayors in America. Like, how fucking crazy is that? Yeah, well, actually, we're going. That's where I'm going. Is back to Chai, like right outside of Chester. Let's stay down that area. Yeah, he definitely did. Everything he said was bullshit. Your friend is from the NYC former mayor Koch family. Oh wow, that's a big family right there. You must have friends in some high places, brother. Yeah, bro, everybody in New York sells weed too. Like, I don't even know how the fuck anybody gets money. It seems like every other person sells weed in New York. Yeah. Well, it's supposedly they have these like massive like semiconductors in Antarctica now. There's some whistleblowers that came out and were saying they have some type of like radar technology that can send out from Antarctica, and it sends waves out that can actually change people's thoughts. It can impact people's like depression or make them happy or productive or less productive. There's so much fucking weird shit going on right now. Oh yeah, back where we're at, back here, this is like the woods back here. I actually just pulled over here because I'm going to drink a beer before we go back to the crib. I was just chill and fuck with y'all for a minute. Voorhees? Where? Oh, but you stay out here, Neil, because there's closer dispensaries. You got dispensaries. Well, there's two of them right in there, Camden, like in the Gloucester area. They got two of them. One of them's alright. Oh, matter of fact, bro, you know you could just go to the dispensary in fucking Delaware. They got the one. They got Columbia Care dispensary. Delaware is legal now. We could just drive over there and buy bud. Fluoride. What is fluoride? What is it? I've heard people say stuff about fluoride like that. Like, what does that do? Cause yeah, there was I don't know if you watched the Sean Ryan podcast, but they had this dude that was on there. He was working on these big fucking gigantic conductors. They're underwater. They're like in the ice caps. And yeah, they've been there for a long time. Like they said, I guess since the 50s. Yeah, no, I know, but what does the fluoride do? Cause I mean, I've heard this before. The problem is that like the no fluoride toothpaste is not great. At least like I know my brother used non-fluoride toothpaste and his teeth are fucked. So I'm like, I'm just gonna stick with the fluoride. I've poisoned myself in every other way with the fucking the food and everything. Everything is goddamn poison nowadays. One thing, even if you hate Trump, there has been a ton of information that has come out to light. I don't love all the war and everything that's going on, but man, some of the shit that's coming to the light, some of the people that are coming forward with information, even though we're not all super satisfied about redacted files, but still a ton of shit came out that we would have never heard of if he didn't win. I mean, you don't have to like him. I expect people to not like him actually, because he is kind of he's got a big mouth. I get it, but man, some of the shit that's coming out now, the Epstein files. They just released more Epstein files recently, or they're about to, and they're about to release more UFO files. And we're about to invade Cuba. Yo, Trump is fucking crazy. Trump's just like, I'm just gonna come in here like a bull in a china shop. I'm just gonna break everything. And then whoever files up behind me is gonna have to clean it up. But our system was so fucked up that we actually needed somebody to just come in here with a baseball bat and just break the shit out of everything. Just break the bureaucracy up. This is the only way to do it. The bureaucracy is too heavily embedded in Iran, Cuba, Venezuela, China, Russia. We needed to take these places out. And hopefully we'll get a president with some balls to stop some of this fucking the foul shit that Israel has been putting on us. The pornography and all the shit that they sponsor. Hopefully we can get a cap on that soon. Big Fred. Yeah, it's raining everywhere. Bro, New York got killed with the rain. Nah, 'cause it's raining, bro. All I think the weekend is just gonna rain all the way through. If not, then yeah. But I don't know. Hopefully, man. But I was gonna go down to the shore. I was gonna go to Wildwood, but I don't want to go all the way down there and get rained on. I have to work. I have to work tomorrow too, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. Watch. I'll walk you down. That shit is It's like down. There's actually a cult that lives down here. There's a cult. It's a cult. I don't know much about cults. They're homeless. They live way back in the woods, though. That's beautiful down here. Yeah, you just gotta drink extra so you don't know if you're getting soaked. Where, Neil, you out in Chichester? Cause I don't really usually on those holidays I'll be in Philly or Jersey Shore, but they be doing shit out here too. I should try to do more shit in Delco. I'll make my videos. I'll park back here and edit videos. Like some of my videos, like documentaries, I make whole shits back here on my phone. I'll just park up. This is like my studio, y'all. This is my YouTube studio. This is where we come and make our videos. Ain't that crazy? You see other YouTubers got these professional setups. I just come park up in the woods and fucking edit my phone. Norwood, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I think you said that. Someone said Prospect Park. I don't know if that was you. I think it was. What's it like over there? I heard that side of the county is a little worse. I don't know about Norwood. Somebody was telling me it's getting over there. They were telling me Academy Park High School is getting real bad. My boy here in Hill, he's saying, I mean, he's from the, so if he says something's bad, I mean, he's from Philly originally too, so I mean, I kind of trust him. But man, a lot of these little towns out there, Folcroft and shit. Okay, yeah, your son and daughter. Okay, your son's in Chi. Yeah, that's right. Upper Chi. Very nice in Chester. You'll see, like, if you come on a channel a lot, I'll just be driving around Chester or walking around somewhere, Wilmington. I go out a lot too, but I just haven't been doing it lately because of fucking gas money, bro. It was like I paid $70. I almost paid $70 to fill my tank. I do got a big tank though. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I don't know. Doesn't seem different too for kids. For us, I come home, I'm business. I live anywhere for real, and people don't worry about me. When you're kids, though, it is running around the streets, getting in girls, variables. When you're a young man living a whole life based around ego and pride. You ever think, like, when we were kids, man, like teenagers, and all of our decisions, men, all based around ego. Everything we do, just all ego. Had like no conscience when I look back on it. Had no concept of, like, you know, what being a good person is. At least I wasn't raised in like a religious household, which hey, I mean, anything's better than Philly. Anything Philly for real. Yeah, I was just surprised. Like, I knew Fallcroft had a little Delmar village. I know that it was like a little hood back there, but I don't know. It just never felt like a hood to me. I just never felt like it was. I don't know. But people, I've been hearing about it lately. Like, yeah, they're like Fallcroft is a hood. I'm like, are you sure? Like, define the hood. I feel like it's not the hood if people aren't getting like shot and shit like that. We have very standards here in Pennsylvania. Like the only towns Delco to me that's like really, really like that is Upper Darby, Darby, Chester. It's like the main ones. The other towns like Yaden, some of them, they're like kind of, they're not great, but they're not like, you know. Upper Darby has gotten terrible. Upper Darby has gotten way worse. Mass shootings and shit. My friend lives in Upper Darby and she's got kids. And her kid came home one day and was saying, why did you come home so early? Why don't you stay outside and play? And her son, he's like 11 years old. He was like, I'm scared to play outside because everybody has guns. He was talking about other little kids and shit have fucking guns. It's like, Jesus Christ, what kind of world do we live in? Your kids are scared to go outside because all the other kids have guns. I'm talking 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, because the other 12 are walking around with guns killing people. It's fucking insane, bro. And for us, it's sweet. These little kids aren't really targeting us. They're targeting each other. Oh, yeah, Chasers. I used to go there. Chasers. You ever go to the Bungalow in Clifton? We used to party at the Bungalow. We used to go to the Bungalow a lot. We went to Tom and Jerry's in Ridley. What's the one in Upper Darby? Brownies. My spot was, damn, what was this spot called? It was a bar in Upper Darby. You know the bar in Upper Darby that had the army figure? It was like an army man on top of the doorway. What the fuck was that place called? But they got the joint over here. Barnaby's is real nice. The Aston Barnaby's. It's got like the water running behind it. That's like one of my favorite joints. What year? 2000s. I'm gonna say between like between 04 and 010, somewhere in that range. Prior to 2010 though, I definitely before 2010. Then we used to go to Harris, Chester a lot too. We would go to Harris just to drink. We wouldn't even gamble or anything. That was a great spot to meet women. Low key, like Harris Chester was an excellent place to meet women. It probably still is. That one though, Brownies in Upper Darby, bro, that joint was crazy. Brownies was known for people getting robbed and like fights and shit like that. Joe Davis. I do know some Davises. I'm trying to think, not a Joe, John. I know John Davis. Are they from Upper Darby, you mean? I used to live like State Road and Westchester Pike, basically. If you know where it's like Delco Road and like, if you're coming from 69th Street and you take that right on a State Road and it goes under that little bridge into Havertown or whatever, it would be right on the right. there's that little neighborhood back there. But Gulf Road, Sunshine Road, I used to live back there in Upper Darby. Oh, nah, I don't really know anybody back in Fulcroft. Honestly, I don't know too many people. Actually, I don't know anybody back there. 'Cause I never lived in like the central part of Delco. I always lived Philly, like South Philly, Upper Darby, or out this way by Chester. And then we lived in Swarthmore for a while. Swarthmore, Wallingford, Upper Darby, South Philly, Chichester. Everywhere around, like where you're from, like we lived in every other area but that area. I was looking at houses in Prospect Park though. I was looking at apartments. There's this apartment complex down there. I want to live there so bad. Like John, it's like it like goes right down to John Hines Wildlife Reservation. It's this little apartment complex right on the river, on the water right there. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it's down your way somewhere. I love that little apartment complex. It ends right there on the water. Brookhaven. Happy Friday. That's right. What's up, Nancy? How you doing today? Studinsky? I don't know. I'm not sure. How old are you? I'm 43. So I was like, I grew up in like the 90s. Yeah, like 90s and then 2000s in my 20s. 2000s was when we really were like, you know, partying at the bars and shit like that. Hell yeah, happy Memorial's Day. God bless America. We are very fortunate. Very fortunate. We get to live where everybody wants to be. Where everybody wants to be aside from Americans. Ain't that crazy? The only people that don't want to be in America are fucking Americans. Not me. I'm just wiping this. Yo, got like this fucking pollen tree. I don't know if you guys can see this pollen on the dashboard. It's a pollen tree, like right where I live. It's like a pine tree. And when the wind blows through it, it blows like these giant dust clouds of pollen. I've never seen anything like it until we moved over here to Chichester. Dude, the wind hits this tree and you just see like this thick cloud of pollen. Bro, I had just washed my car. Clean. My car is black, so everything stands out on it. Yo, I wash my car, I come home, and then the wind hits this pollen tree and it just fucking coats my whole car. Like, damn. I was salty. Yeah, exactly, bro. Amen. Amen, Nancy. That's right. That's my type of girl right there. Yeah, exactly. I think it's called the Edgewater. Oh, where are you from originally? I thought you were from America. I mean, you are now. But originally. Yeah, you're one of us now. Five questions? Holy shit. That doesn't... I mean, what were the questions? 'Cause I don't think... Oh, Liberia. Oh, no shit. Okay. You know what? That's crazy because I have a bunch of friends. We got a lot of Liberians in Philly. So, my little brother grew up with... He had like a bunch of Liberian friends. Because we moved... I was already grown pretty much. I was out of high school. But I was still staying with my mom. We moved to this neighborhood, and there were some Liberians there. Good fucking kids though. They were good kids, but there was some of the Liberian neighborhoods had some gang problems. But you know them on a personal basis. They're really good fucking people. But the Africans, when they first started moving to Philly, they were getting picked on a lot. people were robbing them and treating them like shit. And the more of them that came, they started really like locking down neighborhoods. Now, if you play with the Africans, they'll really fucking punish you. I don't blame them. They don't bother nobody. Yo, the Africans, they don't bother nobody. My boy that I grew up with, he's Nigerian. He's on the channel with me sometimes. He'll be riding with me. He's born here, but his people's from Nigeria. Oh, you've been here forever. Yeah. You're American. Yeah, you're American. Liberia's a tough spot. So how old? What was that like living in Liberia? Like, were you young when you left, or do you remember living there? Minnesota and Rhode Island have a lot of Africans. I didn't know that. Philly has a lot. Like, we'll drive through there one day. I'll try. Maybe I'll put up like a notification so you can see when I'm gonna go on. Yo, also, if you guys have Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Same GoodJohn610. Cause I'm like, here I go live and shit on my Instagram. I post like different. I'll post news, politics sometimes, other little shit. But yeah, follow me on Instagram too. And you can stay in touch with me better that way. Oh, so you grew up here? Okay. So what was it like as like a child in Liberia? So were you there like while it was war going on? Cause some like my boy's mom was telling us and what some of the shit that they had to experience, and I was like, man, thank God y'all made it here, man. A lot of people didn't make it. A lot of people didn't make it here. But yeah, them people was good ass people though. There's a lot. We got Nigerian, Liberians, Ghanaian. How do you say people from Ghana? Ghanaian or Ghanaian? I think it's Ghanaian, right? Because my boy's girl is from Ghana. That we have a lot. You'd be surprised how many Africans we have here, actually. But like 52nd Street in West Philly, they call that Little Africa. Ghanaians, okay, yeah. I like the food too, cause y'all be eating more clean food. I mean, I can't speak for every African person, but I know a lot of y'all eat like more. You don't be eating out fast food all the time and like all this nasty shit. They be eating more like rice and peas and chicken, like more like balanced meals. We got Americans, we get so lazy, we just start eating all this fast food and all this bullshit. That makes us depressed. The fast food, it makes us depressed and anxious. It gives us anxiety. And it makes us socially uncomfortable, and then it really slows down the growth of our country. And just us as a people. Granddaughter's dad is Nigerian, okay. Yeah, we got a lot of Nigerians. But my boy, you probably might have been on. Have you been on a live when I had my friends with me? Yeah, you fucking right, Neil. Nah, you know what? The people that talk bad about America are spoiled little brats. They're spoiled little bitches, in my opinion. Cause these motherfuckers, I told someone on a live, someone came on here and said something about, oh, I'm ashamed to be from America. I'm like, yeah, why don't you go say that to someone from Guatemala? I bet they in your fucking face. Go say that to someone from Nigeria or Liberia. Tell them that you wish you were born in another country. Go tell them. These people damn near lost their life trying to get into America, and you're trying to tell us that how much you hate this country? Fuck you. That's how I feel. People go through so much pain trying to get here. And you got kids that's born and raised here, not even fucking appreciative. And those would be the same ones that act like they love the immigrants. Those same ones that talk about how shitty America is, those are the same ones that like try to advocate for immigrants. Like, man, you don't give a fuck about no immigrants. If you cared, then why don't you ask them what they think about America? So you can shut your bitch ass up. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's the same crowd of people that talk about it like that. And they're all, they're pretty much all like entitled, spoiled people. I feel like if you don't go through any real struggles, you can't really build like real character. You can't really have like a full grip of the reality around you. Some people it's particularly these people that grow up in the suburbs their whole life, and there's great people from the suburbs. There's nothing against them. But I'm saying these people typically come from the suburbs. They're entitled and they're also naive to like the evil that exists in the world because they grow up in this bubble where it's like people are nice, you know, you don't have to lock your doors, you know, you never have to be the victim of violence, you know, and they grow up in these type of areas totally naive to how wicked this world is. They're like, oh yeah, fuck America. Yeah, it's easy for you to say because you have nothing to worry about. All you have to worry about is fucking, you know, watching, oh, Donald Trump. You sit there and watch politics and cry about it. Yeah, go try, move to China and start crying about their government. I bet you they put your ass in jail. Fucking execute you. Nah, yeah. Nah, definitely not. I mean, Liberia, there's a couple of them countries down there where it's just, people will just kind of fend for themselves, you know? It's tough. And then when you look at like who owns like all the minerals and shit, it's like all these other countries, all these other powers came in, own everything. And, you know, it would be these corrupt ass leaders in Africa that fuck over all their people. Just be a couple of people that want, and you know what? That's not just an Africa problem. That's a world problem. Just Africa, it's more in your face because the poverty's so bad. The poverty, they wouldn't have no fucking poverty in Africa if they let those people enjoy the resources that exist there. It's the richest country in the world. Africa is so rich that they export all the money everywhere else. That's what they're starting to do here. They're taking all the businesses, like I was saying, and they're giving them to people that's not from here. And Nancy, I would consider you from here. You grew up here. Like your first job, you paid taxes in America. Like you're an American. The people that they give business grants to never paid a single penny in tax dollars. We did, and then our tax dollars go to them. Yeah, fuck yeah, to get you killed out there. That's what I heard. Yeah, I heard Liberia is a vicious place. And then when there's no structure, then that creates it opens that window for criminal organizations to really flourish, and so that creates a whole nother problem. And then you got these groups that are like criminals and paramilitary that oppress their own people because there's no law stopping them from, you know, you got the worst of the worst people that just fucking, if they're like Haiti, if you see Haiti, how the government is so wrapped up with the gangs and shit, there's no way Haiti can ever stop their problems because the government is so wrapped up with the gangs. The government is like the fucking president was the leader of the biggest gang in Haiti. Especially against the president, okay. What now, is this one particular president or have y'all cycled through different presidents? Or is it just like one dictator? Like do they have vote? Do they have votes? Like normal votes? And shit like that? Yeah. Yo, Neil. Yeah, you nailed that one on the fucking head. Yeah, you're right about that one. Jimmy fucking Kimmel. Yeah. Can we swap out, let's swap out Jimmy Kimmel for Nancy. We're going to keep Nancy and we'll bring the rest of her people over. We'll bring 100 of Nancy's people over. We'll trade 100 of her people for one Jimmy Kimmel. Fuck him. I can't stand that dude. I was never political like this, man. These people make me sick to my stomach how privileged and spoiled they are. It's like I like voted for Obama and shit like that. I was like super pro-Democrat. Seeing the way these people act just makes me fucking sick to my stomach. And it's the people that didn't go through shit. You know, it's the people that they hate America so much. They never been through shit. And then it's the people that went through hell in America. Literally like lived in places that were just evil. Seeing people get killed and shit. My friends is dying on dope or getting shot. And I love America. These motherfuckers sit in the suburbs their whole life, have a layup in life, easy life. Why the fuck do you hate America? You didn't go through any of this shit. If anybody should hate America, it's me. And I don't. I love this motherfucking country. Okay. Alright. God bless. God bless. I love that. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Oh, I've never had no bad experiences with no African people. Ever. All my experiences with African people was always good. And the women are like just such sweet women. I got a couple of my African homies. It's crazy though. One of my boys from Ghana, he's a good guy, but he is wild. I mean, he is like he got fired from his last job because he set the store up and got it robbed. And they knew it was him, but they couldn't prove it. But they just fired him. He got the store robbed. And the people that own the store were like assholes too, so I was like, I don't know. That's my boy though. I don't give a fuck. Actually, one of my boys from Ghana got deported. And I didn't know what happened to him. He just disappeared. He worked at one of the stores that I go to. I started asking him, like, where the fuck did Mike go? He got deported. I'm like, what? Wait, what do you mean there will be a new bill? What, a new electric bill? They just raised our electric prices. I didn't even notice. Somebody in the chat, Nene was just telling me that. I didn't even know that they raised. I didn't even pay my bill yet. I need to. Oh, what are they making it like they're making it like the official language of America? It was about time they did that shit. I can't believe they didn't do it already. We should also, where America is behind because the other countries, they learn English and they learn their language. We're like the only country that's only knows one language. Like every other country damn near is bilingual. It's a huge disadvantage for us. We should at least know Spanish. I'm learning Spanish right now. I feel like the more languages you know, the more money you're worth. Why wouldn't we want to teach our kids as many? Like we make it optional. Oh, you can learn French, or you can, like, who the fuck needs to learn French? I mean, I guess like Haiti. Who needs to learn French? Teach every kid needs to know Spanish and English in America, I think. It's because it ups your value. But English needs to be the main. But I just feel like it gives people an advantage over us. Like, because so many people, they come here, they speak English, but they speak their language too. My homie was telling me like, cause he's Puerto Rican, he was like, nah, we need to get you speaking Spanish so you could talk shit with us. I was like, man, I knew you motherfuckers was talking shit. So I'm trying to learn it. I'm getting the words down. Like the basic shit, you know, animals and like fucking dumb shit. Perro. Mi perro muy grande. I'm just learning like the basic shit. But we'll get there. That would be lit if I learned like Spanish, like as I'm doing this live shit. Someone kicked your door. Oh, I was thinking kicked it in. What, they just like kicked it and ran or something? Bro, some of these kids, we used to do ding dong ditch. Like it's when you ring the doorbell and then you run, or you knock and you run. Nowadays, these kids kick the door as hard as they can. They like fucking boot the door and try to bust it open damn near. All these kids are fucking assholes. I mean, it was funny, you ring the doorbell and then you run away and you go hide in a bush and you watch them come outside. Yo, they be going up and really kicking the fucking door hard as shit now. One of your neighbors, why the fuck did he do that? How do you know it was a kick? Like he really kicked it like hard? That's the only reason I don't like living on the ground floor. Ground floor is nice to move in, but that's where all the bullshit happens too. Bro stole the shopping cart. Holy shit. Like pizza, what's that? Is that a pizza place over here? I get my hair cut over here. My barber is the shit. I got the best barber. Right over here. Damn. Oh, are they like kids? You think they were playing that door ditch? That's crazy. What the fuck? What is wrong with people? We did used to do that shit though. We used to shoot Nerf guns when cars drove down a block. It would be like 6 of us. We all had Nerf guns, and we would just light cars up with the Nerf guns, like just unload on them. And one time there was like, I don't know if y'all know the Nerf arrows. It was like a bow and arrow, but it was like Nerf. And one of my boys shot the Nerf bow and arrow, and the bull, the bull that was driving by, his window was down. He had sunglasses on, but somehow the Nerf bow and arrow John went through the window and hit him in the eye and knocked his fucking glasses off. It was one of the ones with the suction cup, so it was like hit a little harder, I guess. But it hit him in the eye, like right in the eyeball, and he almost crashed. He like swerved. Then he got out of the car and started running at us, and we all ran away. Who the fuck would run at kids? That guy must have been a bitch. I personally would have just taken that on the arm. Get a lawyer. Get a lawyer. You went through too much shit at this place. Go talk to a lawyer. Because for shit like this, when you press charges, you don't have to pay the lawyer now. You pay the lawyer after they win you money. Tell the lawyer all the shit that you're going through at this apartment complex. Tell them all the shit you're going through. And then when you tell the apartment complex, I have a lawyer, and we're not taking no fucking more shit from you. Yeah, I would talk to a lawyer, Nancy. For real. Breaking the lease is a bad joint. Do you have a long time left on a lease? Because that could create problems for you. That'll hurt your credit real bad, and it'll make it hard for you to get another apartment. Nah, I don't blame you. Alright, we back in Chester. Back in Chester. Let's see what's going on good old People's Street. This little neighborhood right here is crazy as shit. It's just a little loop. It's off the hook, but at least back in the day, it was wild back here. I think they calmed down a little bit. Back in the day, this block right here, this is one of the worst blocks in Chester. Look at her, she's cute. Street is fucked up. Bad neighborhood back here, boy. Oh, you did talk to a lawyer. Oh, second chance? I never heard of that. Yeah, I mean, if it's that bad, I would do it. Is it like a bad neighborhood? Is like crime and shit too? Like gang neighborhood? Bro, what the fuck? That girl's face looked crazy. Am I tripping? Look like a zombie. Hey, what's up, Moonstar? How you doing today? Hey, we chilling. I'm headed back to the house now. I haven't slept. I didn't go to sleep last night. Crazy. I just stayed up too late, and then I had to go to work mad early. I just said fuck it. I came home at like 3. I was like, man, there's no point in going to sleep for 2 hours. I stayed up. I haven't slept since since like 2 days ago or something. So I'm going home, going to sleep. That's what I'm doing. I made it though. It wasn't even a wild night for real. It was just like, I don't know. I just didn't realize how late it was. You ever just like, you're just like chilling with your friends or something and you guys are talking shit. And then you look at the clock and you're like, holy fuck, it's like 1 o'clock. It's like, Yeah, so we were just chilling, but it was like 3 o'clock when I got home. And at that point, I got to get up at 5:30, so I was just like, why even get 2 hours of sleep? That's gonna make it worse. I do that sometimes, though. I'm kind of weird like that. I could stay up for, what would it be? So if I go to sleep tonight and I wake up at 6 tomorrow, and I can stay up all through Saturday, and then I'll go to sleep Sunday night. Yeah, so if I go to sleep tonight, I can stay up all through the weekend and then go to sleep on Sunday night. And I'll be fine. It's very weird. No drugs. People think I'm on like meth or something. No drugs. Just straight sober. Yeah, I'll be on here tomorrow. We might, I don't know, I'm tomorrow night. We're gonna figure it out. I'm probably gonna end up in Philly. Oh, damn. Yeah, hell yeah. What you got going on, Moon? You doing anything for the Memorial Day? I don't think I'm doing shit. I'm just gonna fucking stay around here. I'll probably just stay in the neighborhood. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. It's gonna be raining, I think. It's good to know your rights. You gotta know your rights. Because these people will play with you. The people that, the landlords, these people will play with you if you don't know your rights. And they'll fuck you over. They'll take money from you. They'll steal your security deposit. Yeah, you gotta know your rights. Cool. Yeah, I'll be on here. I think I'm probably gonna be chilling with a couple of my boys, but shit. Fuck was that? Something just sounded like it broke. Yeah, I'm gonna be with a couple of my boys. We should be on. I should be on any time after like 4. There you go. Yeah, good shit. We'll be on here then. Yeah, me and a few of my boys will be on here. So pull up. We'll be talking shit. We're gonna definitely be drinking. Definitely gonna be drinking if nothing else. So get your weed, get your liquor, come pull up. But yeah, I'm gonna log off today. For the day, I gotta go home, go to sleep, yo. I'm dying. College doesn't make you smart. College will give you information, but there's a lot of dumbass motherfuckers that go to college. You know what I mean? Yeah, college don't make you smart. You're smart or you're not. I didn't go to college. And I be talking to people that went to college, and I'll be like, damn, they really taught you how to be a fucking dumbass motherfucker in there. A lot of times in college, they don't teach you like what you need to know. They teach you, they just brainwash you. They try to teach you politics. A lot of these colleges teach you politics, you know. But yeah, we'll talk more tomorrow. Pull up on me. I'll be on tomorrow, probably like 5-6 p.m. something like that. So I hope y'all have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.